I'm Dr. Nichelle Gurule with Loud Chiropractic and Coaching out of Lafayette and Louisville, Colorado. I'm specialized in prenatal, postpartum, and pediatric chiropractic care, along with prenatal and postpartum fitness and rehab. We're going to review transverse abdominis pulses. So if you're unaware of how to activate your transverse abdominis, go check out my other YouTube video to review that and understand how to activate that muscle. The pulses are going to be a movement that we can add to a lot of our rehab workouts. So this is where I really want you to understand it. So if this is a side view, so coming from this view, and you go to activate your transverse, you're able to pull it to about here, the pulses are going to pulse it in and activate just a little bit more. So another view with my hands here is maybe you're pulling in your transverse to here, and then the pulses are going to be just a little bit of that extra that you have to give. So I'm going to demonstrate this here. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, activate my pelvic floor and my transverse as I do this, and then I'm going to pulse from the side view. Inhale, exhale, activate my pelvic floor and my transverse, and now I'm going to pulse. This is just another avenue of how we can challenge movements. So if you've already gotten to a certain point in a rehab movement, you can challenge those abdominal muscles even more by adding in those pulsing movements. Now, if you're exhaling, you're creating an increased intra-abdominal pressure when you breathe through pursed lips. So now that abdominis muscle is pressing against that intra-abdominal pressure, and it's more challenging, more resistant. So it's going to challenge it in a good way so we can progress our training. So that's how you can go ahead and start working on advancing your rehab by adding those pulse movements to the transverse abdominis muscle. But as you noted and could hear me say, when you do that, I want you to activate that pelvic floor muscle first and then add in the transverse before you add in that pulsing motion. So that's how you do the transverse activations with pulses.